Hello, and welcome to the Diverse Leader Podcast, a show that we explore the many dimensions of diversity and how it shapes your world. I'm your host, Gareth Mutima, and today we're back again for another episode of the Diverse Leader DLP. And today I'm going to keep it short, I'm going to keep it sweet, I'm going to keep it up and close and personal, as this is something that I've just been pondering on in the last couple of weeks, and especially today when I recorded this. What am I going to talk about? It's about being counted out, being forgotten. And as I always say, leadership, it's lonely at the top, right? And most people are lonely out there. And when they come across certain situations where they feel like they're counted out, the imposter syndrome is jumping in, you feel a bit alone, you don't know who to talk to, everyone looks up to you in most cases. What do you do then? And I'm here to remind you that those you're counting on have been counted out also. Those that you're looking up to have they feel like there's some people that are not quite believing in their journey as well. So how do you then keep going? Well, my first point is keep going. I've grown up being counted out many times. I've grown up being told I can never make it academically. And what did I do? I did. I finished primary school like everyone else with good grades. I've done my O-levels. I'm letting off my age now. I've done my O-levels, but passed like everyone else. And everyone just told me I couldn't. I had teachers saying, your son, and parents leaving day. I remember this particularly. My parents came to visit me at boarding school. And I was really good at art, right? Very creative. I've got a bit of a creative mind. And I was really good at that. But there was pressure to do the sciences, and there were reasons for that, which maybe in the future I'll go into. And we went to my art teacher, and my art teacher was like, Gareth is the next Picasso. He is the next Picasso, still life drawing. I remember the teacher, I know you wouldn't mind me mentioning his name. It was Mr. Chigogo. That was his name. And he was a young lad at that time, probably younger than I am now, and he was teaching, such a privilege, I guess, being a teacher and at an earlier age where you can actually see your students grow and mature and stuff, and then you're growing with them at the same time, So he was just a young lad who just probably finished his teaching course and then just started, and he could relate with us quite, a lot, and he gave me compliments, it was amazing. But there was this uneasy look in my parents' eyes, his art, and in those days, and it's an African household. Art, what's art? Doctor, scientist, genealogist. And I went on to sit with my math teacher at the time, and I won't mention his name. And he laid it down. Gareth, concentration, this, that, hey, it's a lot to be done, blah, 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 blah. We went on to the next one, Oh, man. I felt counted out. I felt like, wow, my parents not going to believe in me anymore. They just, But you know what? I kept going. And there's one thing that kept me going was my dad said to me, we packed up, I think there was this chessboard area. There was parking lots next to this chessboard where students came and played chess. And he parked the car. It was me and my sister in the car, my mum. And he said, Gareth, everything that you desire will come. Just focus on what you need to do. Just keep going. Just keep doing what you need to do. It will work out. And I'm telling you, that reassured me. And that actually made me more aware of my potential as well. Because there was the doubt of all these years of people just always counting me out. And then I'm fighting to prove them wrong the last minute, right? But the key thing was those words, keep going. So I'm saying to you, if you feel counted out, if you feel stuck, if you feel like your career's not moving, if you feel like you're in a place where there's a big jump, the next step, and you don't know how to go about it, just keep going, just keep working, just keep pushing forward. And the next point I want to leave with you today is keep dreaming. Never stop dreaming. I talked about lack of vision will make my people perish in the last episode. And a vision, a dream is essential to keep moving. They will tell you you can't. They will tell you this buck stops with you. It's not going anywhere else. But I'm saying keep dreaming. And I reflect on a book I read, Golden Apples by Bill Cullen. And in that he's teaching many nuggets of, golden nuggets of, he learned through his life. And he talked about his nan. He talks about how he came from a big family, and he was tough. I think it was Belfast or Ireland. I can't remember. I think it was Belfast where he grew up, Bill Cullen, and he talks about his history tough, but he talked about now creating wow goals, having big dreams that are almost to your mind unattainable. And he talked about how he wrote down a plan of the house he wanted, the pebbles as the car drives, the sound of the pebbles. It was very descriptive. He was dreaming big. His Bentley, his house, marble floors, and there's big doors, and he describes it so, to great detail. And he talked about having these wow dreams, these wow ideas, these wow goals on top of your, realistic, achievable ones. You need the stretch. And I'm saying to you, if you're counted out, you think things are not going your way, still dream, keep dreaming, have those wow dreams, blow yourself away by the things that you come up with as things that you want to achieve, and where you see yourself and how you see yourself leading your team, how you see yourself completing that project, how you see yourself in that relationship, in that situation. Dream big, right? And the third thing I wanted to say is, keep moving forward. We always hear people say, you have to fail forward. I think Denzel Washington mentioned that. I saw a clip somewhere on Instagram floating around where I think he mentioned something about failing forward. If I'm wrong, someone will correct me somewhere in the comments out there. But fail forward. Do not hesitate to fail. And you've heard this saying, failure is a condiment of success. Don't be afraid to fail. Yes, you could lose that job. Yes, you might have lost it already. Yes, you might feel like your relationship is failing. Yes, you might be divorced. Yes, you might be broke, financially in a bad place. Yes, all these negatives might be happening. But remember, that's a condiment of success. And the true character of a man is tested in those circumstances. There's this quote saying by Martin Luther King where he talks about the true, when the character of a man is truly tested. I'm just paraphrasing, is in times of these stresses and conflicts, right? Fail forward. Do not give up on your dream and your journey. Never accept being counted out. You are holding the button stick that you'll pass on to the next generation of hope and success and all your dreams. You hold that button stick. Once you finish your race, you're going to pass it on, and you need to make sure you run in and you focus on that finishing line, so that when your win has matured and your success is matured, you can then hand it over confidently. And, I always say, take a step of faith no matter what you're going through. Take that step of faith and believe that now and tomorrow are a new day. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. You know the song. You have to create your destiny and your future. So keep going. Whatever you're going through right now, keep dreaming and keep moving forward. Fail forward. And you need to press on towards your goals. Press on towards your goals. We're now in March, right? And January, people were setting goals, setting targets, setting this and this and that. And where are you on your targets? Press on towards them. You might not have made your target January. Yes, you haven't gone to the gym in February. But what are you doing today? Check the time. 30 minutes, it won't hurt you. Go for that jog. Go for that, make that appointment. Have that coffee with that person. Make today count. Press forward towards your goals. And the 3 other things that you need to then learn for you to get yourself together and get out of that position of feeling doubtful or feeling stuck or feeling counted out. And you need to have these 3 things in your toolkit. You need to learn to be patient. You need to learn to be patient. And oh my days, I'm a very patient person, but there's certain situations that I am so impatient about. Oh man, when it comes to things like love, I'm like, God, is this it? Is this it? Impatient about that. And there are other areas that I can be impatient in, but some people can't be patient point blank period. Their one thing is now. Their one thing's to happen now. You need to learn to step back, take stock, take your time to make the right decision. Take your time to let the situation reveal itself to you. And of course, take action, but learn to be patient. There's a story of a French king, King Louis, and he was known to say less words. He would take his time. If people come with a message of doom and gloom, he would take time to respond to it. Give himself a clear head to think and make sure he makes the right decision. And then you move in the confidence that you've actually considered, all options are considered. So learn to be patient. Don't rush too much. I know action has to be taken, but do not rush. Learn to listen. And this is a key thing. When so my mom always tells me, if a person tells you who they are, listen to them. You got to listen. And I've been in trouble many times because I'm not listening to what people are saying, whether be it in a relationship, whether be it at work or the colleagues. And some people are telling you exactly who they are. And you ignore the red flags, you ignore the signs, you ignore the language that's being used. And long term, you pay the price. You pay the price. Learn to listen. And when you listen, you practice your discernment as well better. You can discern. You walk in a room and you just, within 5-10 minutes of listening, you can discern the spirit of the room. How should I conduct myself in this room, in this space, around these people? And then the last thing is learn to manifest destiny. Speak truth to yourself. I am good. I am worth it. I am going to make it. I'm going to, whatever it is. Speak it. Manifest it. Believe it to happen. There is a power in changing your thought process. I did a bit of psychology in college, and we did all sorts of experiments. We learned about all sorts of experiments about the psyche of a person, and there's something about your words that actually have an impact. And then someone was saying to me, they spell in spelling. Your words are spells. They manifest into things. So watch what you say about yourself. Learn to manifest and turn your dreams into a reality. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. Believe in you. And we should only rest in the grave, I think. I believe I'm always busy. I'm always keeping myself busy. So I think above all, keep yourself busy. Keep yourself active. Have a hobby. Yes, you should have rest, but make sure you also exercise, not only physically, exercise your mind, read books. Jim Rohn was saying, if you want to learn about wealth, If you want to be wealthy, learn about wealth. If you want to be happy, learn about happiness. If you want to be successful, learn about how to get, successful. Keep yourself active in things that keep you alert, so that you can then allow yourself to accommodate these things, these ingredients I'm just dropping about patience, listening, manifestation. All right. So all in all, be patient, be open to listen, manifest your dreams. Don't let an idle mind lead you to ruin. Hence, keep busy. And leadership power excellence can be achieved. And my dad mentioned that again in one of his books. I think it's God is in the business of picking up the pieces, or one of the two. He talks about leadership power excellence. I believe you can lead power excellence. It can be achieved. And we'll continue to explore that. But you need to be able to keep going, keep dreaming, move forward, listen, learn to listen, manifest your dreams, and practice patience. And that's all I have to say today. The bag challenge is still there. I've got 2 people that enter the competition, so automatically they're probably going to just win. But if you want to win, and I'm putting a deadline to it, if you want to win these 2 bags, my crane bags that I showed, if you go back to one of my episodes, it's on YouTube. Yes, it's a grey and a black one. Hashtag bag on my Instagram, Gareth Mutema. Tag someone you also want to win, and follow me on Instagram, follow me on LinkedIn if you do have it. But the key thing is YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube as well. Okay, so YouTube, Instagram are key. If you do want to follow me on LinkedIn, it's a bonus point. But yeah, the bags are there. Taro Jungoanise did the bags. So she's someone I went to boarding school with, very skilled in her craft, and it's a great way to support her. So yeah, hashtag bags. If you want to know more information about the bags and how she makes them, let me know, and I can pass you or link you with her, and you can find out more about that. So yes, this is it. Subscribe, like, share. Take care.